Sprinting from the Czechia, it is Jakubik who's taking on number 5, Manchak. Manchak just sliding over, managing to get control of that one. Poland now with the first attack. I think both players immediately proving how strong they are with the amount of turbulence in that zone. Polish are absolutely hammering the Czechs, and the Czechs are giving them no quarter. Lovely ball in, opportunity now, played on. Yep, calls for the illegal holding. Opportunity, ooh, that was a fumble. Lost opportunity there by Kalishek. Finds Shabalski all the way over to Bulira. Once again, opportunity. This is far too far out. That's what I thought. Yep, out we go. We need to be a little bit further in to sink the landing on any of these goals. But the Czechs, to be fair, they are absolutely holding the Polish well out. Opportunity now. No goal. Paddle foul. The Czechs now with an opportunity to show what they're made of. Heiselt's just bringing the ball up for Czechia. Looking like they have sent 2 players in, trying to compress that zone on the right, so we're going to see a fast runner here. Ball in to the right, finds... no, unfortunately, conceding a foul means that actually the... Oh, now that's a lovely ball, but not quite where we wanted it. Opportunity now from Bulira to sink the landing. Poland are on the board! And Manchak really showing why he's the captain. That spatial awareness just to flick that ball behind him, knowing that he was going to be driven off the pitch by the Czech contingent. Very, very, very good work there. Poland 1, Czech 0. Ball just going off a boat there. It's always unfortunate when that happens, and let's be honest, if you're a Polo player, you've done that countless numbers of times. Or maybe that's just me and I need to go to training more, who knows. Poland just taking their time setting this up. They've put 2 men in the zone. It's Taluch and I think that's Raffelbach. This is a Poland ball. Raffelbach gets his hands to it. Good work there by the referees just to make sure that the foul was taken from where it occurred. Stopped decisively by the Czechs. Needs help here. Ooh, done very, very well to keep that on the pitch. Now long ball up, finds number 4. Bartosz, he's on his own. Someone needs to go to him. Manchak, you need to commit. Unfortunately, yeah, I think it's always difficult when you've got 2 players, but sitting in the middle of both of them is probably not going to do you any favours. But to be fair to Manchak, he really did have his hands tied there. Poland 1, Czechia 1, all to play for here on pitch 2. Coming to you live from Deqing in China. We've got Manchak finds Nowitzki, back out to Manchak, into Kionjek. Manchak taking the ball in himself, needs to find a pass in the zone, finds, oh, that's the one! Safe in the hands of Kalishek, who promptly buries it in the Czechia goal. Poland 2, Czechia 1. with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go on the clock. Good to see the Chechen team starting nice and far out and looking dangerous as they fly into the zone. They're going to need a little bit more speed than that, guys. Yeah, this needs a reset, surely. Otherwise, oh, Manchak's looking like he wants to come and give Yakubik some trouble. That's it. Start out, go in with speed. That's the one. Big fan. Lovely ball across. Finds Janoszek. I think that's a foul on the keeper. Turns the ball over to the Polish. The Polish now. Szybalski. I think big calls from the Czech side of things, summoning the team back into their own half. Manchak needing to get control of this. Who's going to go into the zone? It's looking like it's going to be Kalishek. Going toe-to-toe with Kotnik. Seems to be a little bit polite at the moment. I think I'd like to see a little bit more aggression. We had that at the start of this half. Oh. Paddle foul means that Kalishek is going to have a go at this, I think. We're going to see Kotnik try and get in his way, but oh, lovely run in from Manchak. Coming in with speed. Looking like it's going to be Manchak to take the corner. Kotnik is staying in. Try and make some space. I think we've had some issues with the clock on the other side. It's unfortunate. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I think whatever the Chinese equivalent of a blue screen of death is happening over on the... oh, there we go. Wondering if someone pressed the wrong button on the Windows update screen. Oh, no, here we go. I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to take to fix. Rain just started to come down here in Deqing. It was absolutely torrential first thing in this morning, despite not having had any rain the entire time we've been preparing for this. It's a very, very, very small version of the screen there. It's pocket size. Hey, that looks a bit better. Oh. Well, it's been fun. We had a good time. Ricardo White on this side, referee. Very, very glad he's on this side, not having to try and sort that out. Fair play to referee Mark Thomas. Doing his best, as are the volunteers, trying to get this game back on track. Players just taking a break, but we need to make sure they don't get cold. It is very humid here, but injuries happen when those muscles get cold. And we've got a long week ahead of us. This event is happening on the Fengxi Lake, which is has the Deqing International Conference Centre and the Deqing Grand Theatre as well. It's a very, very nice venue. The building is absolutely incredible. All of the volunteers have been working so hard to make sure that everything runs smoothly here. Obviously, things do happen with the time clock. If you've been to polo competitions yourself, you know that if it's not this, it's the shot clock, etc. I think we do have issues, and sometimes it takes a little while to iron them out. But looking like we're getting things underway here on pitch 2. Once again, this is a men's under-21 men's group stage game. Poland taking on Czechia. If you're just joining us, score as it stands: Poland 2, Czechia 1. This is the first half. Just flicked away. Now it is a test to see who has maintained their energy the best after an enforced break. Uncharacteristic error there from Kurira. Bartosz to take. Manages to keep it on the pitch. Jabalski in goal for the Polish. Looking like he's ready for anything. Not quite sure what that was. If it was a shot or a pass. But regardless, the Polish are on the attack. Lovely ball up to Manciak. Oh, that was beautiful. Manciak, despite being under pressure, goes for the lob, slow ball over the top. Absolutely beautiful. Mensak from Czechia not looking very happy with the refs for some reason. Not quite sure what his gripe was. Shaking with the head. Czechia now moving the ball around beautifully. We're going to need to see some fast runners here. They've spread out and they're looking like they're going to hit this Polish team with speed, but it's a very optimistic over the ball. It's a tricky pass to catch, whichever way you look at it. The referee's just encouraging Czechia to let Rakobar on the pitch. I think Poland taking this opportunity to just sub Manciak off, who has been working overtime this entire time, and bring back on Kionjek. Czechia now looking like they want to actually punch out a little bit. Unfortunately, conceding a foul in the process, but I think that's what they really need to be doing here, if I'm honest. Regardless, it appears to have paid off for them. I think that was a warning for number 6 from Poland. Taluj. He needs to tread very carefully for the remainder of this game. Referees are now very conscious to mirror their warning signals. So what you'll see is when a player commits a foul, the referees will indicate that number to each other. That shows both the players and us as well that player's on a warning. Some curious boat work there from Jakubik. Clearly not holding the ball, but also angling his ball away. I think you could, one could convince themselves that was deliberate, but what do I know? This is getting a bit messy here, if I'm honest. Now I'm wondering if that warning earlier might have been for number 7 actually. Rakobar seems to have been, excuse me, not it was Jakubik. Jakubik in the sin bin. Referees apparently have something to discuss, it would seem. Oh. I think referee Ricardo Mogo just asking Taluj just to simmer down for a minute. Lovely, tidy, short discussion there from the refs. Big fan. Oh my goodness, everyone's getting cards. Okay. So it would seem to me like the Chechen number 6, Mensak, has also been put in the sin bin, which means the Polish are down to 3 players. They've got to tread very, very, very carefully here. If they go down to 2, the game will be abandoned. And that has fairly major consequences. Yeah, that's confirmation on the screen there for Jakubik and Mensak. Czechia seeming like they've got an impossible task here. It just remains to be seen whether the Poland can stick the landing of scoring this goal and whether they'll start the next half with 4 or 3 players. So it's looking like it's going to be 3 players to start off with, which is sounds obvious when you say it, not what you want when you're 2 goals down. So 156 on both green cards remaining. Now, if the Polish can score in that time, they will be allowed to bring on 1 player per goal, it would seem. But the Czechia team certainly looking fairly dejected over to the right-hand side of the screen. The coach Yezdik really got a bit of a job on his hands to try and enthuse his team to take on the second half. Really, with the enthusiasm that they started the first half. The first half, very, very first plays were absolutely fantastic, and I think we've seen a little bit of a drop-off in energy since then. But to be fair, we have had numerous delays, so I don't particularly blame the players here. It is difficult to maintain that energy when you're having to stop for technical difficulties. Yeah. It is tough. It is tough. The rain has certainly made maintaining the equipment very challenging here. And to be fair to the volunteers and the media team, they've done an absolutely wonderful job in ensuring that we've still got a live stream, despite the fact that the heavens absolutely opened earlier today. Looking a bit more positive over in the Polish camp. Lots of nodding heads. And I still think this game is all to play for. We've certainly seen teams come from 2 goals down time and time again. It's very, very possible. And I think both of these teams have it in them to take this game. As I said earlier, the Czechia team really, really do need a win here if they're going to stand any chance of advancing. They want to make the most of the special invitation from the ICF and qualify for the next Worlds. Certainly a big discussion happening over at the control tent. Players look like they're ready to go, honestly. We're going to have to sort out the card timers, that's for sure. I think they're counting down currently, and that's going to be a problem in about 30 seconds, I think. While I've got 30 seconds, I suppose, thank you to Upin Sports for sponsoring this event and for all of the support they've given to our fantastic sport over the years. Very, very grateful to Upin Sports for supplying goals and balls and assorted other back office items, shall we say, who ensure that this event runs smoothly. As I said, players ready to go. They really want to get things going over in the Czech corner. As you can see, they're going to be starting with 3 unless the Polish can score. They're going to have to be very, very, very careful. They cannot get another card here. That will be game over, literally. Polish on 5. I would imagine we're going to see them go man-to-man this entire time with a keeper and maybe a player also just in front of the keeper, or potentially chasing out, actually. Really, really pressuring that ball. I think it is very, very, very important that the Chechen team take this first sprint. To try and run as much time off those card timers as possible. Both currently sat at 2 minutes. Right. Happy days, looking like we're getting things underway. Sprinting to my right from Czechia. It's going to be number 5, Janošek. He's taking on Mansak. Mansak sprints away, just gets there, about half a boat length ahead. Poland wasting no time. They're going to hammer this defence. They've got the numbers advantage. They need to press this now. Fumble from Jabalski. But Manchak. No, cool, calm and collected, but no goal. Foul on the keeper, I believe. Yep, just confirmed. Long ball up. Oh, now that was a very, very reasonable chance there from Cianik. When you're 2 men down, even if the long shot goes awry, it's still taking that time down. Just over a minute left on the card timers. Both of these players are going to come on at the same time. Manzak. Ooh, again. Fumbling there from Jabalski. Number 10 banged in. Kalisek taking Poland to 4, Czech to 1. They've got 4 players now to the Czechia team, with it's looking like 50 seconds left on the card timer. Now we shall see if the... Oh, now interesting. I think the Polish are... in theory kicking off about lack of presenting. So failure to present the ball. So that's Kalisek going to go have a chat with the ref. Now, what's going on here? Manchak looking like he's making a stealth attack on the Czech Republic. He's got the ball all the way up in the far hand corner. Seems like a corner's been given. All right. Well, corner to Poland. I can only assume that was due to a failure to present from the Czech side. And absolutely finished off by Kionczek. Czechia now back up to 5 players, finally. It felt like the longest minute and a half of Polo. Oh, no, okay. So, referee just corrected the card timer. It says there's no card timer, but apparently it's 24 seconds. So, Czechia still at 4 for the foreseeable. Interestingly, Poland not choosing to push out, but we might see them punch any second now. Poland seemingly happy to let Czechia run that card timer down. Card timer is now finished, so in comes Janoszek to try and make a mess of the Polish zone. Lovely ball, held well by Bartosz. Bartosz resists the hand tackle, man needs to keep this on the pitch, manages to get the ball away. Need to get hands to this. Ooh. So I think referees just disagreeing briefly, but Ricardo Mega very, very clear. Illegal holding in favour of the Czechia team. Janoszek to take. Long ball up. Finds Cianik. Poland looking like they want to punch out and go disrupt the movement of the ball. Ooh, now fumbled again by Bartosz. Ooh, opportunity. Swatted away. Bartosz with no paddles. Manages to get the ball away, but not, unfortunately, where he needs it to. His paddles are absolutely miles away. So Czechia with essentially 3 players left. They're still waiting on Mensak to come and join them. Goes off for a goal line throw. Bartosz has now found his paddles and waiting for his team to joining him in the Polish half. Again, I think illegal holding, turning the ball over to the Poland. Very messy here from the Chechen team. They need to tidy this up if they're going to have any chance of closing this gap. Does feel a little bit like this is getting away from them. Oof. Off the bottom bar and out to Chechen safety. Janoszek under pressure but manages to find Cianik. Cianik is going to bring this up now. Lovely long ball. Are we going to see it? Nope, he's going to have it himself. Fine. Long ball up. Paddles to it but kept in Chechen possession. Long ball back. Jakubik just recognising the danger there and choosing to take the time to set up. Koldnik concedes the foul. Ooh, now surely that's a card. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, fair comment. It's a card for, yeah, unsportsmanlike behaviour, so I think that was a not so subtle attempt at preventing the Polish from retaking the free shot, which I think the refs rightfully have called that up and shut that down. Runner on the left in the form of Jabalski, run on the right in the form of Bulira. Right hand bar goes off for a sideline, but the power on that shot has launched it firmly well out past the 6 metre zone. Czechia need to tidy this up if they're going to stand any chance of catching the Polish. 1 minute 20 left on the yellow card timer. The Chechens will be down to 4 players unless the Polish score for that entire duration. Bartosz all the way out to Eizelt. Eizelt finds Cianik. Cianik looking dangerous, thinking better of it. Surely needs to recycle this. Yeah. Getting very close for illegal possession there. In Polo, you can only hold the ball for 5 seconds. It is a very, very long time, 5 seconds. Ooh, opportunity there from Bartosz, and actually that was a real opportunity there for the Chechen team. And especially with 4 players, that really is very impressive to manage to get that shot away, and for it to be a serious, credible threat as well. Eiselt. All the way across to the right, finds Mentak. Mentak looking for the pass inside the zone. Finds it, but shut down immediately. Long ball up. Ooh, and just Bartosz looking like he's got an outboard motor underneath the water there, powering away, turning this back into a Chechen attack. Bartosz, lovely ball across, finds Cianik, but just swatted away. That was fantastic from the Czechs. I really, really want to see more of that. That was brilliant. That's more of the fire and the spice that they're going to need. Back up to 5 players now. I'm hoping they can take this momentum and absolutely run with it. Illegal possession there, holding the ball for longer than 5 seconds. I think he was looking for a foul, but I think the Polish weren't going to give it to him. Nowicki and Jabalski just sharing possession here. And we are finally seeing the Czechs push out. Long ball up, needs to be held with Kotnik. Kotnik trying to turn. Illegal possession here. Now Bartosz needs to be very careful he doesn't concede a foul here. He's pushing the person taking the foul, which is a curious decision. But he's managed to avert the danger. Opportunity there from Bulira. Chechen need to hold this, He's looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Yep, fair. Ooh, now interesting. I think fair call there, to be honest, from the ref. Long ball up, positioning for a near certain goal, shutting down a break. So that's why a penalty has been given, I think. So this is huge for the Chechen team. I think referee Ricardo White giving no quarter here. Some spice from the Polish, but the fact is that was a fast break that was shut down. But to be fair, all penalties now have a goalkeeper in them. If it's that, or get a card and just sit there and take it, then that's the one. Big calls of let's go from the Chechen team. So yeah, I have to say I don't resent that decision by the Polish there. I think, as I said, if you've got an opportunity to put a keeper in, even at the cost of conceding a penalty, you've got to do it. As long as you don't hurt anybody. Oh, great push there on Manchak. Manchak needs to hold this. Manages to find his teammate. Kionchek under pressure. And Manchak, yep. Illegal use of the paddle. Means that Poland will keep possession. Surely this is going to be a shot here. No, thinking better of it. Manchak moving backwards now. He needs someone to come and cover the other side of him. Yep. I think very, very successfully drawing the obstruction foul there. So one of the Chechen players preventing Manchak from moving up the pitch while his teammate came and picked up the ball. Manchak, to be fair, I really do think has been my man of the match for this this match. He has been cool and collected under pressure and has showed a level of spatial awareness that has been absolutely fantastic and has really set the Polish team on a good course to take this game. Uncharacteristic fumble there by Januszek. Manchak once again. speeding away. He needs a friend. Or he doesn't. Have a go. Opportunity by Chernik. Chernik manages to find Jakubik. Long ball across. 7 seconds left. Surely we're going to see a shot here. Opportunity to finish it strong. Ooh, yes, that's the one. Absolutely beautiful. Looked like we weren't going to stick the landing there with Mensak just, with Taluc just fumbling the ball there, but manages to get it back under control. Poland 6, Czechia 2. What a game, potentially for different reasons that one might have expected, but yeah, that was certainly an interesting one. Fantastic. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors, Upin Sports. The next game